Mikey, look there! What is this?
That woven lever, or it seemed to me?
Yes, really a lever. Should he open something?
Maybe we can find some secret passage? Well then, try to press it.
Interesting. And what will this lever do? What can he open?
Ah!
Mikey! Mikey, are you alive?
JJ, jump here! I'm alright!
Mikey! What happened here? What it is?
It looks like an underground castle. Look how huge they are.
Wow! Some people even live here! It is very interesting!
What if they are hostile? Maybe it's not worth going inside the castle?
It doesn't look like they were hostile to us. It seems like they are just standing quietly.
These are people, right? But why do they just stand there and not react to us in any way? Interesting.
Yeah, here you are. Greetings. My name is Dominic. And your task? I will give you one task. You will have to bring me diamonds. Here, take your tools. When you bring me the rest of the diamonds, I will give you a reward. Good luck to you.
I got it! There is nothing complicated. Let's go, Mikey.
There is some kind of cave just nearby. And what I noticed was that there was just a huge amount of diamonds there.
Well, that's wonderful! That means we'll collect the diamonds and take them to that dude! Oh no, oh my god! Mikey, here are living stones! And it looks like they want to destroy us!
Living pieces of diamond ore? This is the first time I've seen this. What is this?
This place is very unusual! And now we understand that it is quite dangerous here! So dangerous that even living stones can destroy us!
But that's why the DJs won't happen. Don't forget that we are not just weaklings. We will fight back against these stones and bring diamonds to that resident.
I'm thinking about this and it's very interesting to know. What kind of people are they? What are they doing here?
Well, as I understand it, they live here.
But why? Why exactly underground? Why not on the surface?
Yes, this is strange. And what are you getting at?
I don't know. But what if something is wrong here? How do you think?
Do you think that some kind of mysticism may be involved in this place?
Well, don't real diamonds bother you? Yes! I think so. And it's also strange that we were sent for diamonds while the harvesters know for sure that they are alive. This still seems more mysterious to me.
I'll assume so. What if these stones were once living people or creatures? But then some sorcerer decided to build a cave for them and threw them there, turning their souls into it.
You have a very good imagination. I don't know what's wrong here, but this place is definitely very strange and mysterious.
We need to be very careful here. And here is my advice. You shouldn't trust those residents so much. We don't know who they are and what thoughts they have about us.
You're right, Mikey. And that's what I offer you. We will not arouse any suspicion among these residents. We will make sure to scream their requests. But if we don't like something, we'll have to. Then we will unravel all their secrets.
I agree. In principle, this is quite logical.
We almost destroyed these diamonds. Now you can return to the residents for a reward.
To be honest, I have the impression that these are not even people. No one will live underground among people, or they have huge problems with their heads.
Good, Mikey. Let's go quietly and calmly. Let's not raise any suspicions. So let's go ahead. Well, we got some diamonds! Great! Now let's find that dude! Hey, Dominic, or what's your name? We brought you diamonds!
Great. Weren't you confused by those stones? We just have such a disease going around here that it... how can I say this? In general, it's very dangerous here.
What kind of disease?
I don't know how to explain. But it is very dangerous, and just stay away from gold and diamonds.
Then why did you give us such a task?
Because you deserve a quality reward. Here you go. This armor will protect you. Yes, and there is a castle nearby where exactly that disease turned people into stones. So be careful.
Ah, so this is what happens. Mikey, you were right. After all, those diamond blocks were living people. But some disease turned them into stones. Interesting.
Let's go look at that castle. Let's see what's so special special there?
In general, we decided to come to this castle and understand what is so interesting here.
JJ, look! It seems like someone is walking there.
Yes, golden stones. Yeah, so that's why we need this armor.
And I thought, why do we need it? After all, gold armor is the most ineffective armor. It breaks too quickly.
So, our task is to find something here and understand what happened here.
Well, yes. They talked about some kind of disease there. What if this is a trap for us?
Mikey, come here. Where are you lying?
I found a page from the diary. Something is written here.
And what is there? Let's read it.
In general, page 5. It says here that the disease turned the inhabitants of the castle into gold ore. Their souls were placed in stones and the stones came to life. Now these stones are simply climbing around the castle in search of a new body.
Wow. That is, it turns out that these stones were really people?
And not the simplest ones, but the inhabitants of this castle. But then, some tragedy happened.
Wow, so it turns out that these stones don't hear us?
Most likely, they don't even see us. They just move chaotically.
Good, here's the passage. Let's go inside the castle.
Jay, how could you not notice someone's diary under your feet? Something is written here again.
Read carefully.
Page 1. It all started with the fact that evil, scary red vampires, like demons, as if the devil himself, attacked the Golden Castle. The poor residents were hiding, but the merciless vampires drank their bodies. And to get rid of all the bodies that were still alive, they came up with a terrible punishment for people. Vampires, using ancient magic, turned people into stones. And now, the golden stones just walk around the castle.
What a horror. What else is written there? Mikey, let's blow up this castle.
Creepy vampires couldn't live outside. They were hiding in the underground city. They set up a new shelter there. And at night, they looked for new victims. Yes, let's break this castle so that nothing remains here.
Listen, who wrote all these horror stories?
I don't know whether to believe it or not. Wait! It says here that some Albert, a prisoner from the Golden Castle who went to look for the world of Ender.
Ender World? Why does he need Ender World?
Maybe something is written here? I'll have to read it in my diary later.
Okay, let's destroy the castle. Okay, it looks like we have nothing more to do here, so it's time to leave here.
Oh my god! What kind of magic is this? What it is?
Stones! Someone dropped a bunch of stones on us.
What do you mean someone reset? Is someone really watching us?
Vampires? Maybe they don't want us to leave here?
JJ, I don't like all this very much. We shouldn't have even gone down to this place.
Wow, there's a lot of sand here. Look, there's some kind of sign here.
Let's dig it up! Maybe something useful is inside!
There's a chest. Well, let's open it. Wow. There's a lot of gunpowder here. This is great because now you can create dynamite.
Cool! Just create a shovel! I won't dig the sand with my hands!
Mikey, read something else interesting in that diary?
Let me have a look! Oh, found it! There's something about Endermen here! In general, hear about Alberta, and why he decided to find the Enderworld. Albert found out that in the Enderworld there is one very important essence that will help in the battle with vampires!
Well, what next? What happened next?
Albert realized that by destroying the Endermen, you can collect a lot of essence from them. She will help in creating a special artifact. A sword called the Light of Ender. He can destroy the entire civilization of vampires.
Wow, where is Albert now?
How do I know? But I have a feeling that he is still in the Ender world.
Maybe if we find him, will he tell us more stories about this?
To be honest, I wouldn't want to get involved in all this. These vampires and Endermen.
Why are they fighting among themselves?
Yes, because the vampires completely lost their conscience and wanted to exterminate everyone in order to rule the underworld.
Okay, let's tell the residents everything and get out of here.
No! Under no circumstances should you tell them this. We don't want to arouse suspicion, right?
Definitely, Mikey. So we'll just say that we didn't find anything and leave from here. I'm tired of this place.
Great explosion! Now let's go cool down quickly. There is nothing more for us to do here. And remember, not a single word about this diary. I don't believe them.
Yes! Well, great. We mined a lot of gold and bullion here. We didn't find anything else interesting there.
Good! Only we have problems. Someone attacked us.
Attacked? Oh my god. Are these really vampires?
JJ, quiet! I asked you not to mention this.
Oh my god, Mikey. Something. It completely flew out of my head. Oh my god. These are Endermen. What are they doing here?
Interesting, of course. There are too many of them here.
But why? Why did they attack here?
Are they really attacking these people too? First they fought with vampires, and now with these residents.
We need to destroy the Endermen and collect the essence if it falls from them.
Be careful. It is unknown where these opponents may be, so don't let your guard down. No! Nothing happens! I have already destroyed many Endermen. I don't understand what should fall out of them.
I noticed that too. So what does it mean that Albert was mistaken about the essence and weapons?
Maybe we missed something. JJ, be quiet. You can't talk about this here.
Well, look around! There are a lot of bodies lying here. The Endermen almost destroyed the inhabitants.
This is somehow strange. Did the Endermen never attack them?
I didn't understand your question. Let's destroy these monsters.
I don't even understand why we stayed here. We could just leave here. This is not our war. We have nothing to do here. We just ended up here completely by accident.
Yes, I agree with you. But we are too kind and always want to help everyone.
Okay, it looks like there is very little left. Let's destroy the monsters.
Well, yes, they are not so strong anymore. What now? Let's talk to that dude. Maybe he will give us something.
Look, residents have appeared here, as if nothing was here. They are also alive and healthy. I really can't believe it.
You are great. Thank you for protecting us from our worst enemies, from the Endermen. But I have one request for you. Our soldier was kidnapped and he is now in the Ender world. He's stuck there. Help him.
Good! Mikey, let's go! We are now going to the Ender world.
Wait, I was thinking about something. For me, this is all too familiar.
Well, here we are. Well, Mikey?
JJ, have you ever wondered why we are here?
To save their soldier. I really don't understand why we agreed to this.
We had no other choice. But that's not the point. JJ, Enderworld, Albert, missing person, and the diary story. Doesn't it tell you anything about this?
Wait, do you want to say that we came to save Albert, who was described in that diary?
Yes. Well, it seems to me so. Think yourself. Albert disappeared in the Enderworld. He recently disappeared there. And now we have been asked to look for a resident here.
Okay! Our task is to put out the fire in this house.
Do you think Albert is here?
Well, it's strange that some house is burning in the Enderworld, and there are a bunch of Endermen standing around.
But that's what I thought! It turns out that the residents are not vampires?
You know, at one time I thought so too. I thought that they were those vampires. But if they sent us to save Albert, then most likely they are just hostages of the situation. And it seems to me that they have absolutely nothing to do with those vampires.
But then, why didn't we meet one vampire? Don't you think this is exactly strange? If such a situation existed in that castle, then why didn't any of the vampires meet us? I don't know. For me, this situation is very confusing. I don't even know what to think.
Let's draw conclusions. That is, it turns out that there are vampires. People. There were also some people from the Golden Castle. Vampires and Endermen. They all fought with vampires. But the vampires are too strong and imprisoned the inhabitants of the Golden Castle in stones. People seem to have no connection with vampires. And the Endermen are simply trying to destroy vampires. And there is also some Albert who can destroy vampires because he found a way to destroy them. But why then didn't we meet a single vampire? Why do people survive for so long among such terrible creatures despite the fact that they do not have normal equipment? This is all very strange. I think it's time to talk to those survivors.
Hey, you! I heard your conversations. Save me quickly.
You probably are that Albert from the diaries?
Yes! I'm Albert, and I found a way to destroy the vampires. And we will immediately go to our base and discuss a way to destroy their lairs.
Wait! Do you know where the vampire lair is?
Yes. You just need to discuss all the details with Dominic. Quickly to the base. So, have I already told you that I found enough essence to create weapons?
Seriously? And will this really help destroy vampires?
Jay, do we really want to do this? Or better yet, let's leave before it's too late.
I see that you have already revealed our secrets.
What other secrets?
Yes, that's what we are, those same vampires. And now we will eat you, ha 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 ha.
No, this cannot be! You!
We are vampires, and we're them, and we destroyed the inhabitants of the castle. Ha 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 ha